Hey friends, before we pour the concrete in the mikvah, I want to give a little explanation of what's going on over here. So we've got this is our spot, and over here, this is our outer wall that we've created. Here is our other wall, this is our permanent wall, and in the back there's another wall we're creating. That's the outside. And then you have the inside wall, which become the actual walls of the mikvah. So now, the challenge of a mikvah is that you have to pour the floor and the walls at the same time. It's called a monolithic pour. You have to pour the concrete. The reason is because a mikveh has to be of the ground. And therefore, if you pour the floor first and then the walls, it's not considered of the ground. This is how it is. So we've created a form over here. You can see this is the form, this piece of wood, and the concrete's going to get poured right over here. You notice over here we've got a bunch of pipes in place, which are going to be there permanently. So there's a pipe for the city water to go in. You notice that that pipe is sitting on a piece of wood. That piece of wood is going to come out over there. Now, the reason for that is because when we have an issue with water, water has to be rainwater. But even city water, which is called mayim she'uvin, if it passes through 12 centimeters, 12 inches, 3 tvachim of earth, of organic flat material, that cancels out the fact that it's considered mayim she'uvin and it now becomes kosher for a mikveh. So in a sense, we're doing double. Not only are we going to have rainwater, even the water that comes from the city is going to pass over this spot of 3 tvachim of 12 inches of concrete. And so we're creating a channel down there. That piece of wood is going to come out, and it's going to be a channel where this pipe falls, and then you're going to have that the water is going to flow down there. And we've done the same thing on the side over here, which is the return. This is actually the city water one. This is the return from the filter. It's going to always flow over that 3 tvachim, the 12 inches of concrete. Down there is, right here, is where the rainwater is coming in. So the other issue is that, so this form is suspended in the air. We don't want it to touch the ground because we needed the concrete one for it to go under and form a floor and a wall at the same time. We've got this whole contraption where this is hanging in the air, obviously being held up by these beams over here. So it's kind of cool. It's a little hard to explain on a video, but it is definitely a pretty cool thing to see. Here we have our rabbis, Rabbi Hertz from Chicago, Rabbi Grossbaum from Minnesota, who is a world-renowned mikveh expert, discussing dimensions and how big a mikveh has to be. It has to be enough for a person to stand in it or to be in it and so on. Anyway, we'll bring you the pour of the concrete in a few minutes. Truck is here, and we're going to get going soon.